Everyone, I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. It is Tuesday, and I know some folks still adjusting to daylight saving time.
I am some folks.
Channing's one of them. I found out that it actually takes 3 days for every hour of time change that your body experiences. So
wow.
Whether that's daylight saving time or travel, it takes 3 days. So if you're a little sleepy today, that's why.
Okay.
Meteorologist Thomas Patrick also in the Weather Center, kind of wondering if it's 5 a.m. right now or 6 a.m.
Yeah. So sometimes it's a mystery, but it is what, the third day after? So if you still are just like, this is usually when we would start our broadcast, 5 a.m., right? No, it's 6 a.m. right now. But today should be the last day that we are adjusting. As for the weather, well, yesterday was a very rainy day, albeit a mild one. That rain now gone, and we do have mostly clear skies to work with at the moment. The sunrise should have been up by now, but now we have to wait an extra hour for that, at least for this morning. Our high temperatures today will be a pinch cooler than they were yesterday after we hit 50 degrees for the first time, 51 officially at Spokane International Airport yesterday, but just 45 today thanks to that cold front. It has put those temperatures just below the freezing mark as we stand this morning. A lot of upper 20s and low 30s as we stand at 6 a.m.
Well, the NIT tournament tips off tonight, and basketball fans from our region will be a little divided as the EWU and the WSU men's teams will face off in the first round. So this morning, our Nathan Hyun is joining us live from Beasley Coliseum to talk more about this matchup. Good morning, Nathan. I'm sure there are probably not a lot of excited college students out and about right now at this 6 a.m. hour.
Channing, good morning. Well, definitely not yet. Still pretty quiet here. But here at Beasley Coliseum, the Cougars will be taking on the Eagles in the first round of the National Invitational Tournament. The Cougs earned a number 4 seed in the tournament. WSU was on a 7-game win streak prior to losing in the Pac-12 tournament. The Eagles made the NIT after winning the Big Sky regular season conference title. At one point in time, they also had the nation's longest winning streak with 18 wins in a row. The two teams played each other back in November, and the Cougs won 82-65. Yesterday, both head coaches spoke about today's matchup.
In the way they play, and similar, our styles are not that different the way we play this year, just kind of, and the more they play together and the longer minutes they play together, the more continuity is there, and they're really smart, really good offensive team. So we don't see anyone like them in our league.
We got to be the aggressors. When you look at both those last 2 games we played against Washington State, the team that was more aggressive, the team that was more confident won the game, and so we got to come in with that mindset where we're going to be playing attack basketball.
The game is scheduled for tonight at 8 o'clock in Pullman. Tickets for that game are on sale now, and the game will also air on ESPNU. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll hear from EWU students and their hopes to win tonight's game. Live in Pullman, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Well, in the last 12 hours, Spokane City Council members approved raising fees for new home construction projects. The increase is a part of the General Facilities Charges Ordinance. It provides waivers for utility hookups for all new low-income housing built in the city. Last night, realtors and developers asking council members not to pass the ordinance.
These new fees, you are ensuring unaffordability in our city. The additional costs will cause thousands of homeowners to not be able to afford the payment on a house they could have afforded yesterday.
Well, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward also warned the ordinance would immediately add $21,000 to the price of building a home, essentially pricing even more people out of Spokane's housing market. Council members said they would take the next several weeks to discuss the rate increases and likely modify them.
Well, the 2023 Idaho consolidated election is just hours away.
Today, Idahoans are heading to the polls to vote on bonds and levies from dozens of school districts around the state. Locally, voters will decide on levies for the Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, Lakeland, and Kootenai school districts. Our team has been going through the levies to find out what's at stake for these local schools. The Coeur d'Alene School District is asking voters to approve 2 separate levies. The first is a $25 million per year perpetual supplemental levy. The second levy is a 5-year, $5 million per year levy for fire safety and maintenance. If both levies pass, the median homeowner will pay almost $150 more than last year.
In the meantime, the Post Falls School District is asking for a nearly $6 million levy for the next 2 years. It's an increase of $1 million more per year when compared to their last levy. However, Post Falls residents may not actually see an increase in their individual taxes thanks to growth in the area.
Next up is the Lakeland School District. They are asking for a 2-year, $9.5 million per year levy to help the school operate. They are also asking for just over $1 million for the next 6 years in a school facilities levy. If both levies pass, taxpayers would pay about $120 per $100,000 in taxable property per year.
And the Kootenai Joint School District is asking for $1.3 million for the next 2 years. This proposed levy will replace the current one that expires in June. If it passes, it will almost double the amount taxpayers pay. Taxpayers will pay $93 per $100,000 of taxable assessed value per year. That's compared to just $49 under the current levy.
Polls open in a matter of hours at 8 o'clock this morning and close at 8 tonight. You can register at the polls. Just remember to bring your photo ID and proof of Idaho residency.
6:07 to another look at weather on this Tuesday morning. We are an hour to sunrise. You can see a little bit of that glow off into the distance. And that is because we do have mostly clear skies at the moment. Cold front swept through yesterday. It was responsible for that very heavy rain that we had in the evening hours, amounting to about 1/3 of an inch of rain in total. So a bit of dampness on the roads, still a couple degrees below the freezing mark at the moment. There's that cold front. It's easily into Montana, so we do have a bit of clear skies in behind that. So it'll be mostly sunny to start the day, but look for more cloud cover late on for the afternoon and evening hours, with temperatures only topping out in the mid-40s this time around as opposed to the 50s like we saw yesterday.
Hazing at Washington's colleges is once again being debated in Olympia. Coming up in the next 3 minutes, the push for harsher penalties after new allegations surfaced from WSU.
And it is time for your wake-up call. It is National Pie Day. So yeah, we're talking about any kind of pie, the math kind of pie or the yummy kind of pie. You can let us know what are your favorite types of pie. It could be a dessert pie, a pizza, even a shepherd's pie. You could text it to us at 509-448-2000. Also, I want to test your knowledge. No cheating. How many digits can you list in this infinite number? Channing, do you have any?
3.14.
That's what I got too. I said 3.14. All right, let's pull up Thomas's mic. Thomas,
Thomas,
let's
what you
go.
got?
Let's hear it.
3.14-159-265-35-89723.
My brain hurts.
I think that's 16 digits.
Hence
I
why
got.
we're not
go.
math majors.
Yeah. I'm going to stick to my day job.
Yep.